Hey, I'm Sai from Happy Accident Studios, and what you are watching now is part 1 of Hougie Nights, my series on how to make stuff with the Hougie board. Now, what you're seeing here, this green thing, is a Hougie board. Basically, it is a scoring board that has marks of inches on one side and centimeters on the other side. So whichever way you prefer to measure, that's the way you can measure. Now today's project is going to be in inches, so I'm going to flip this back over. Today we're going to be making a very simple and very small easel card. This is requested by my friend Wendy, who keeps forgetting how to do it. So here we go. First, you need to cut your 12 by 12 paper, or at least you need 12 by 12 length. This is a scrap. 12 by 12 paper needs to be cut into a piece measuring 4 inches by 12 inches. So I'm going to do that now with my cutting thingy. Right. So, here is your strip of 4 by 12 paper that doesn't even fit in the camera, it's so big. Okay. First thing we do with this piece is we cut off another 4 inches off of the width of it. This gives us the 4 by 4 inch square, which is going to form the top of the card. Lay this one aside for later. Then we can get our trimmer out of the way. And let's get Hougie in. This is going to be very easy. What you need to do is make sure that the top section of the top side of your card is facing up. It's really weird if you have a preference about scoring, definitely score with the top facing you. Okay, here we go. First we score at 2 inches, which is here. Then we score again at 4 inches. The Hougie board comes with its own little scoring tool that fits into the ridges of the scoring board. This is what makes your straight, accurate lines. If anything happens to this, I'm sure there are other things that will fit, but this is really the ideal one, as it says Hougie board on it. I don't know if you can see that, but it actually says Hougie board on it. So it must be the right one. Hougie boards are so much fun. Now let me show you how this card is going to end up working. You fold where your lines have been scored, and you fold them both the same way. And what you're going to do, what you end up with, is this is your easel. And when you take the piece that you set aside and decorated it, you stick it onto the bottom half, the 2 inches of scored paper. And then when you've done that, you can add a raised element to the bottom here, and it will push against that and it will stand up like an easel. But when you're ready to fold it down into an envelope, it conveniently folds back down into a 4 by 4 square. I'll give you another shot of this when it is finished. And here it is. I've kind of just whacked it together, so please, don't judge my horrible slapdash styles here. But this is the front of the card. I've just stamped a bunch of stuff onto it. It would be considered a one-layer stamping technique or something like that, because I haven't stuck anything onto it other than this slightly smaller square of contrasting card because it was easier to stamp on. Now what I've done is on the inside of it I have attached with 3D squares a small message. It just says congratulations on your new little one, and this is all done with the Stampin' Up set called, what's it called? I don't know what it's called. Sweetest Gift, that's it. It's called Sweetest Gift. And I've been using this set and this color scheme of cards for my friend's baby shower, which you probably have seen if you've seen any of my other videos. Anyway, the way this works now, because of the 3D squares, is it just pops underneath like that, and it will stand on a surface open, just like that. And it also still folds down flat, and you can get 4 by 4 envelopes pretty much anywhere, I think. Definitely on Craft Creations, because that's where I got mine. I hope this was helpful, especially to you, Wendy, and join me next time when we hoogie on down for Hougie Nights. Talk to you laters.